What the Democrats are trying to do right now is they are trying to paint this narrative where if you or I or any voter, any person in our country criticizes the ideology of Ilhan Omar or AOC or Rashida Tlaib or anybody in that socialist squad, they are trying to paint the narrative that our criticism is equal to racism. And that is patently not true. We focus on ideology, not race. We condemn socialism, nothing about her creed or her religion. It is about the ideology, and Ilhan Omar is the one who is peddling ideology that targets people based on their race and their creed.
That's right. And I would actually just like to point out that this isn't a new playbook by the Democrats. This is getting what they want at all costs. They called George W. Bush a racist. They called Mitt Romney a racist. Now they're calling Donald Trump a racist every single time they get the chance, and anybody who supports him. So this is just how, instead of the Democrats offering results and offering policy positions that really work for the vast majority of Americans, this is what they always go to, and they try and scare you out of your position or out of your vote. But here's the problem for them, and this is what we point to all the time at the RNC. It's our data, and we go in and we're constantly talking to people across the country. And when you say, what is important to you at your kitchen table in your neighborhood, and yes, in the country, and of course it's the economy. Of course it's having a little more money in your pocket, keeping more of your money. All those issues that President Trump has worked on and delivered on are the actual issues that people go out and vote on. And again, when you look at what's frustrating to people, it's that these far left radicals have completely taken over the Democrat Party and completely taken over any chance at getting work done, the work that they were sent there to do. And I would make one other note, that when you go to a Trump rally, oftentimes at least half, if not more, of those there are registered Democrats or independents or people who have never been involved in the political process before, who are coming out time and again. They came out in 16, we're seeing them again in 20. And that's the difference here that the mainstream media does not want to report. While Ilhan Omar and AOC are speaking to the fringe of the base, and they seem to get all the oxygen and all the headlines and all the magazine covers, Donald Trump is the one who is actually working for and appealing to the vast majority of Americans, because he's fighting for the issues that they care about. These others are only intent on fighting Donald Trump. That is frustrating to the American people, and I do think that that will mean good news for Donald Trump and Republicans in 2020, and another reality check for the woefully out of touch Democrats.